what would the first year, how would your first year as governor in 2011 had been different from Scott Walker? What would you have done that he didn't do to get us, boost our economy and whatever else? What would you have done that he didn't do? What wouldn't you have done that he did do?
Thank you for that. It would have been very different, and you can judge that by my 14-year record as being the top executive in the state's second largest county. So for 14 years, how I approached running government is how I would do as governor. And that is, I balanced a budget every single year, year in and year out. I kept taxes low, and I had to reinvent government every year in order to do that. And when times got really tough, like they did in 07 and 08 when the economy crashed, what I did was budgets of shared sacrifice. So we didn't balance the budget on the backs of any one of the important services that people count on. And I sat down with 8 unions, 3 years in a row, reopened contracts 3 years in a row. I'm tough, I'm fair, and I bargained with 8 unions to do a total of about $10 million in concessions from them in that 3-year period. It kept them on the job so they do the services people want. It, of course, provided labor peace. They are proud of what they did to contribute to taxpayer savings, and you solve problems that way. In addition, I would do, as governor, what I've done as county executive and working on the problems that matter most and being creative. In addition to reinventing government, I merged departments, I found new sources of revenues, and I can give you some examples. The county runs a landfill like is not unusual. Landfills are normally an environmental problem. I turned that environmental problem into an opportunity. About 12 years ago, we began converting the methane gas, which is a very toxic global warming pollutant, converted that into electricity, selling it to the local utility. Dane County taxpayers now earn $3 million a year off of what was an environmental problem is now a cash income to taxpayers. That's what I love doing. And I would have done the kinds of taking the 21st century opportunities we have based on what is traditionally a great manufacturing base in our state. So for examples, on one north of 29, that would be important, and that is University of Wisconsin has gotten a lot of grant money to do biomass and bioenergy. We ought to be the state that is not only the forefront of the research, which we are, but now the forefront of the manufacturing of the technology so that the world can use this biomass and bioenergy research. Another example for the southern part of the state. We have a university in Milwaukee there that is the top-notch scientist in water technology and water science. We are the home of the largest freshwater body on the planet. And so taking that science and research and being the manufacturing hub for the technology for the world, because the world faces environmental water pollution problems too. So building off of what we have done best traditionally, manufacturing, but taking advantage of the fact that we are unique, we are special, we have the world's best scientists here, and marketing that to the world.